Hi, welcome to the garden again. It's Saturday, the 16th of January, and I asked you guys for suggestions of things that I should read about. And one woman talked to me and she said, do you think you could have like set days of the week that you feature a crystal or do the reading, do the summary, pull the cards, whatever you want, but have a crystal of the day? And so I thought about it and I thought, well, I'll start doing that today. And so I went into my deck of cards. That's the Oracle Crystal Healing deck. And I ended up pulling out Citrine, which I have happen to have a very nice example of Citrine right there. And Citrine means abundance. And every place I've ever looked, that's what Citrine means. It means joy, it means abundance, it means to enhance your connection with all the world and your energy for your best good. It also means purification, assist you in manifesting. It's a really good stone for that. It shift away from old patterns to new systems. So you want to be motivated to make a change. And it says joy and magic in all of living. And that's what the citrine's all about. It's a very joyous stone. It's one of the first crystals I used to have on my table when I would have them on there when I was reading. Because the other thing about the citrine is in the Middle Ages, it was called the merchant stone. And no one who ran a booth, had a shop, peddled, whatever they did with her. They were chapmen who went from village to village. So like the traveling salesman of their time, they always had a chunk of citrine with them because citrine's lovely and it attracts joy and abundance. And so then I thought, well, I'll pull a card and see how this all works together. Well, I ended up pulling the Seven of Wands from the Inner Child deck. And the interesting story about this card is there's the little fairy here is at the bottom. She's sitting in a flower. And then you have all the chakras up here. I'm really bad at this camera. All the chakras are across there. And what that card was based on for the people who designed this deck is it's called the healing card. It's called the unifying card. It's called the card that brings all your energy together. And it was based on the work of a man named Dr. Bach, B-A-C-H. I'll put his name below. And he created a system of healing flowers. He was born in 1886, and I think he died in 1936 when I looked him up this morning to see who is this guy. But this is where you get healing flower essences from, was from his work. And he actually had a beautiful statement. He said about his flower remedies, like beautiful music or any glorious uplifting experience which gives us an inspiration, raises our nature, and brings us nearer to our souls, and by that very act brings us peace and relieves us from suffering. That's what he believed flowers did. I thought that was beautiful, and I think that's kind of what we need to do now. And I think if you start working with the citrine now and start asking it to bring in good light for you, it can help you balance your life. Now, if you know anything about chakras, you'll realize the 7 butterflies behind the fairy are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And that's the 7 chakra colors. Red is the root chakra. Orange is the sacral chakra. Yellow, solar plexus. Green is the heart. Blue is the voice. Indigo is your third eye, and the crown chakra is violet. And if you can't ever remember that, and it took me forever, I was like, there's got to be an easier way to remember this. Well, then when I realized that's the colors of the rainbow. And the thing you learn when you're studying color about rainbows is it's called Roy-G-Biv, R-O-Y-G-I-V. And it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So it's Roy-G-Biv will give you your chakra colors. And both of these, both the citrine and the flowers say that there's lovely ways to connect to the world, to unify yourself. And I think that's what I talk about, centering, focusing, and balancing. That's what we need to do. And I just thought this was a lovely, nice idea for today. Otherwise, I'm going to say to everybody, I hope you have a long weekend. And in the U.S., it's a long holiday weekend because it's Martin Luther King Day on Monday. And it's going to be, I'm going to be working on a lot of grids and stuff right now, getting them together. I just finished the last one of the last group. This poor grid, I put it all together and then it fell out of its frame. So I had to reframe it. But in the center of this, oddly enough, is a smoky citrine, which I think is a very pretty stone. It's like citrine, but it's not a smoky quartz. It's a really beautiful stone. I had only seen a very few of them in mass sale, and where you can get them in like a bag and stuff. And I ran into 4 or 5 of them last time I was at the rock shop, and they've ended up in grids. They're very pretty. And that's where I'm going today, to the rock shop, to pick up stuff to make more grids, to get more stuff together. If you like the idea of us having a stone of the day, please comment below. Also, if you're new to my channel, remember to like and subscribe. Oh yes, can't forget. If you go over to LilacLantern Tarot, and that's Andrea's channel, she and I did a show on Thursday night. And what we agreed to do is, if you go there, you can comment below Valentine gift, and you can write reading or crystal, or you can put both. And we're going to have a drawing to give away some cute little gift box, like sort of like a candy box for Valentine's, but it will have, if I can get it open, I promise it will have crystals inside. And the way we're going to do that is, you're going to have a reading with me, and we're going to discuss what you want to put in that box. And you can put that box in for someone to give as a gift, or you can put it in for yourself. And then I'll get the crystals for it, and I will get them to you. Andrea is going to do a reading. The proviso on her reading is you have to make yourself available Valentine's Day, because she wants to have someone to talk to on Valentine's Day. She's got a lot of people to talk to. This is just, she is a good reader, though. She's read my cards. I like her. She's very good. And so go to LilacLantern Tarot, and I'll put the link actually to that episode below in the description of this show. And anyway, like, share, subscribe. If you like the idea of a crystal a day, I will mix it. It won't always just be a crystal. There'll be readings, there'll be other disciplines, there'll be how to use crystals in feng shui, how to use different things in different ways. And I hope to be able to see you. And I'm not sure I'm going to record tomorrow, but I will be back up on Martin Luther King Day on Monday. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to your comments and your questions. And if you want a reading from me, my email's down there. It explains how to get in touch with me. Thank you so much. Bye.